It's me, Prepper Zan, reporting to you. Y'all, this stuff is getting very, very serious and very, very severe. What's going on in the world with everybody getting sick. If this is your first time viewing one of my videos, please bear with me. I've been censored multiple times here on this platform, so I have to be very precautious and use my words wisely. So there will be times I will slow down and I would have to, analyze my thoughts before I verbalize them. So as you guys know, and a lot of you guys had informed me of this, I think a couple of days ago in regards to the severe lockdowns in China. And, of course, I'm going to do my research before I come out here and just start speaking about a subject and topic that I may not be familiar with. Now, I do know here in New York City, y'all, it's really, really bad. And not just here. A lot of parts of America, I have friends on social media saying how they're not going out anywhere because some of their friends, they had a lot of friends, to all of a sudden just get sick. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, everybody's getting sick. Lines wrapped around the corner for people to see what's going on with their body. They're getting to see what's going on. So let's just try to see, and it is important to follow what goes on in China, because we know this was the origin of how all this stuff. This was like ground zero for where all this stuff started. It initiated here in that particular country. So I guess not that I guess it would be wise to see what's going on there. So this is the latest. This was just brought out. It says China tightens lockdowns. So they're in the lockdown process. China tightens lockdowns as city reports highest daily virus cases in nearly 2 years. It goes on to say, China's Xi'an has further tightened lockdown measures and rolled out a fifth round of mass testing as it reported the highest daily count of local symptomatic, I'm going to call it sick infections, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the thing that everybody's getting sick from right now that's been going on for the last 2 years. I can't say the actual word. Xi'an, an ancient city in northwestern Shaanxi province, reported 175 new local symptomatic cases on Tuesday. This month, the city has reported 810 local symptomatic cases, making it one of the worst community outbreaks in China since the initial wave of coronavirus infections in Wuhan, the original epicenter of the pandemic. Authorities responded by enacting sweeping measures with an intensity and on a scale rarely seen since Wuhan, as the Chinese government sticks rigidly to its zero virus strategy before the Beijing Winter Olympics in February. Xi'an rolled out citywide testing and placed its 13 million residents under a strict lockdown last week, closing schools, public venues, and transportation except essential services like supermarkets and hospitals. Residents were banned from leaving their homes except for urgent reasons such as medical emergencies. The lockdown in China's largest since Wuhan, which sealed off 11 million people as cases continued to surge. Xi'an further tightened lockdown measures on Monday, requiring all residents, Monday, which was yesterday, requiring all residents to stay at home unless permitted to go outside for mass testing. Previously, each household was allowed to send one designated person out to buy groceries every 2 days. On Chinese social media platforms, Weibo, some Xi'an residents complained Tuesday they were running out of groceries at home. Oh my God. You guys, I'm going to stop right here. This is why it's important to always have what you need at your house. Always make sure you have more than enough food. Especially now. We should already have this kind of mindset, but now we knowing what's been going on in the last 2 years with these viruses and all these cases and people unfortunately succumbing to it. Make sure you have plenty of water and plenty of food in your house, y'all have to also realize water is probably even more important than food. People be, they're very adamant to stocking a lot of food, which is important, especially if you have a family and for yourself. But water is probably even more important. Your body cannot go past 3 days of water, and you need clean water. And another thing that's important, this is why I always stay stocked up on a lot of water. You can't allegedly really trust all the time the public water system. If you have people, that is a community system. All types of people are using it. We don't know as far as the process and if it's being properly filtered. We have gotten so used to depending on everybody else, especially the system, and they know it. That's why they take advantage to do so much for us that we don't even take the measures to look out for our own selves. And I have to reiterate about water, and I'm going to continue to do so. Just like you're stacking up on food, stacking up on your medicines, stacking up on your medicinal plants, gardening. That's why both of my properties are surrounded by water. We can't do without water. We can't even grow food without water. Water is just too important. And then as far as being sanitary, especially in the midst of this pandemic and at the height of it, like now, so many people are getting sick, y'all. This is happening everywhere. Everywhere. I had some jobs coming up where I had to go sing in front of people. I had to shut it down because I'm like, I'm not about to, since I've been out here, I had minor symptoms twice, like cold symptoms. I don't even get sick. And so I just stayed in the house. Other people I know have gotten sick. I told y'all that they've been putting that on social media, my friends. So, we just have to be very careful. This is some troubling times we're living in. This is insane. For all these things that could just continue to go on, it seems like, is there any end to all of this? So let's just go on. I had to stop right there. It says, can anyone save me? A user asked. I'm about to starve at home. There was no one taking my orders online. Please help me. It's okay if it's expensive. I just want to have some groceries. I'm desperate. Y'all, that is severe to me. And see, we're living in this technology age where everybody want to order online. I'm not knocking it. I have done it before. Not that often. But, I think that it is probably now kind of important because you don't want to expose yourself. But y'all have to realize, we're dealing with people. We're not dealing with robot shit, which will soon be ushered in. Watch. Allegedly. People getting sick. So you may not have a delivery driver to be able to deliver your groceries to you. You may not have somebody in the market who could get your order together and deliver to you. Y'all, out here in New York, they're stopping the trains. A lot of trains, which is the public transportation that so many of us utilize here in the city, they're stopping a lot of the trains because so many people calling to work sick. Same thing's going on in the supermarket. So many calling in sick. So that means they're going to have to decrease the hours. There's going to be a limited supply. Even the people that has to transport this stuff, people are getting sick. So it just, it's just important to make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to be like this person who's asking, can somebody save me? And then just by the grace of God, they have money to be able to pay extra fees because they say they don't care if it's expensive. What about a lot of us who don't have it like that? And you can't pay that extra money to get somebody, because that's what's about to happen, y'all. Because y'all know they increase fees and payments for stuff like that when things become scarce. And when right now people are becoming scarce. This is going to tremendously affect the economy all around the world. So y'all, you best get ready. I'm telling you, be ready now. You should already be ready. I'm on my way out this city because I'm not about to be dealing with this. So I have to be careful in traveling. And that's another thing, even with travel. They're stopping a lot of flights. A lot of the people in airlines are getting sick. The pilots and the stewardess and all these different people, y'all, this stuff is really severe, man. You want to get somewhere and be still and be stable. That's what my mindset is. I'm going like everybody else, I'm going to have to figure it out. get these online businesses going on or something, because, just going out and being exposed to something and exposing yourself and taking chances against it, it's just, to me, it's not worth it. You really have to take care of your body. Now, it says, under the new rules, university students are required to stay inside their dorms unless for special needs, while staff at supermarkets, convenience stores, logistics centers, and markets selling agricultural products must wear N95 face masks and medical gloves, according to a statement issued by the Xi'an government. The statement said authorities would adjust containment measures based on the results of the latest round of mass testing. Authorities began disinfecting the whole city late Sunday, with workers in protective gear and trucks spraying disinfectant on roads, underground railways, buildings, and into the air. Residents were warned to close their windows and not to touch any outside surfaces and plants. On Monday night, 150 military medics from the People's Liberation Army Air Force, some with experience fighting the initial outbreak in Wuhan, were sent to Xi'an to assist in local hospitals, state media reported. Xi'an, a tourist hotspot known internationally as the home of the 2,000-year-old terracotta warrior sculptures, detected its first case connected to the latest outbreak at a quarantine hotel on December 9th. The virus is believed to have then spread into the community by way of an affected hotel worker. Officials believe the cluster is linked to an inbound flight from Pakistan on December 4th, where at least 6 passengers were found to have the variant. So far, there have been no reported cases of the Omicron variant in Xi'an. The city is also a major transportation hub for Western China. Its airport has been virtually shut down since last week. So that means a lot of people that were there, probably traveling because of the holidays or visiting, whatever, they're stuck there. That's why I got to get from out here, because I'm not trying to be stuck out here. According to flight tracker VeriFlight, 681 flights departing and arriving at Xi'an Airport were canceled on Tuesday. So, y'all, we see that this situation is dire. It's severe. And if it's going on over there, y'all know what happens over here. I told y'all I'm in New York. It's really, really, really bad. It's just a matter of time before they have to shut things down again. And I say unfortunately because I don't like that. I hate that, because businesses affected, people's livelihoods are affected. Please make sure y'all store up what you need. If you're in these states and it hasn't gotten as bad, it's probably bad. They're just not telling y'all, but you still have your freedoms. I would suggest go and get what you need if you don't have it already. Make sure you have enough food, enough water, supplies. We're dealing with the winter months, the dark winter, as these people say, and it's not a winter to play with, and it's not a winter to take lightly. I'm telling you, you don't get caught off guard. Don't play with them. Don't play with them. I do have, for those who may not have a generator and you guys need sources and ways to warm up your house, I have like these portable quick flames. All you need is a lighter, and it will light. You could cook with it. You can also keep your house warm with it. It's on my website. The link will be in the description box. You guys, make sure you know how to stay warm. Make sure you have plenty of blankets, gloves, hats, everything, scarves, coats, socks. Please make sure you have more than just one pair of socks, and things to seal up your windows. If you're dealing with cold weather right now, I know, go to Weatherman Plus. I think I shared the video. I don't know. I need to make sure about this severe weather that's about to hit really, really bad in the south. Tornadoes and all that, y'all. So, we're dealing with the dark winter, cold. We're dealing with people being sick, this pandemic. Then you're dealing with this weather. I told y'all. Well, all that stuff bundled up in one, it helps the agenda. Allegedly. Watch this world. Watch the weather. Smell your water. Boil your water before you use it. And keep surviving. Please follow me on all my other platforms. The links will be in the description. And keep surviving. ZanHair.com.